Man, Shakur Stevenson looking sharp, razor sharp against Jamel Herring. Slowing down a little bit as we reach in the mid rounds, but Shakur Stevenson set the tone early in this fight. Let Jamel Herring know early that he ain't up in here playing no games. Starting to slow down a little bit, but Jamel Herring still got a lot of work to do to come back in this fight. It's a commercial break right now, but Shakur Stevenson looking sharp. Jamel Herring ain't committing to none of his punches. He seems to be a little gun shy. He don't really want to overcommit because Shakur is just so damn sharp. The speed on his punches, the accuracy, the timing, everything is just top level shit. Salute Wayne Hennessy. Yeah, man, this is pretty painful to watch, man. Jamel Herring, he's not committing to anything. Shakur just ain't letting him get away with no mistakes. Jamel Herring cannot make no mistakes against this kid. And it's almost like he's having his way with him. Like, I mean, Shakur is putting it on Jamel like we never seen before. Like, Shakur putting it on this guy. He ain't putting it on nobody else like this. What the fuck Jamel do to you, bro? Damn. Yeah, Shakur looking real sharp, real focused. Really, Jamel having a hard time just hitting him. He's having a hard time hitting him. Salute Wayne Hennessy. I see you in the building. He said Shakur needs to push for the stoppage. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's trying to do. Trying to make a statement from his other past performances, the ones that he had to apologize for. Now he's coming out to leave no doubt, no excuses. He's looking to stop this guy. Jamel Herring, like he just ain't got nothing for him. He lost every round so far. And we in the 7th round. He lost every round. His eyes starting to tear. The scar tissue starting to show. I mean, his only hope in this fight, based off what I'm seeing right now, is for him to turn this to a dog fight and make it really fucking ugly. But that's easier said than done when you're dealing with a guy like Shakur Stevenson, where you can't even hit the kid with confetti. He can't even hit this dude. They're clinching right now. And Shakur seems to be the stronger guy. Like, Jamel seems like he ain't got no strength. I mean, Shakur just landing combinations on him. Jamel looking swollen up, getting hit upside his head. Just like about 3 seconds behind Shakur. Now he's smiling and stuff. Like, bro, you get him what right now? You know what I'm saying? They're still clinching. It's almost like they're trying to start the clock, but Shakur is just really going for it tonight. He's really trying to make something. Jamel's trying to hit him. Oh, he's still dodging it. Point blank range. Dodge the 3-punch combination. I mean, that could be discouraging for a fighter when you know you got some fast hands yourself and you can't even touch this motherfucker with a jab. And then he's touching you with everything that he's throwing. Oh, man, come on, Jamel. What was that? You're supposed to commit to those body shots. He came in with some body work. He pulled back on both shots. Then the bell rang. Bro, what was that? He ain't committing to, he ain't letting this shit go. Jamel Herring ain't letting his shots go. He ain't letting his shots go. He pulled back on those 2 shots in the end right there. And he ain't really putting nothing on his shots. I mean, like Shakur his defense is just so ridiculous. Oh, that was a clean low blow right there. Then he hit Shakur on the side of the head. And Shakur looked at the ref like, hey, man, it's not a good idea to stop in the middle of an action like that to look at the ref. You know, an asshole fighter would have clocked him and took advantage of that situation. Luckily for him, he's in there with a gentleman tonight and not an asshole. This fight going by fast. Like Jamel trying to walk forward, trying to push Shakur back, but Shakur standing his ground, popping his jab, moving his head. I mean, shit. Shakur needs to move up to fucking lightweight. Yeah, Wayne Hennessy. Herring needs to swing for it, dude. I mean, he hasn't really he's outgunned in this fight. And a lot of us knew this going in. But man, Shakur really showed up tonight. Just making it look easy. Just nothing Jamel Herring's doing. You know, he's seen all this before. This was almost like it was an easy pickings for Shakur. Like I'm talking like the fight is over because I just don't really see nothing that Jamel could do right now at this point. You know, he's looking like he's just getting beat up. And then every time he do get hit with a clean shot, you know, he reacts kind of almost like he stumbles a little bit. Oh man, he's not really letting his hands go. He's pulling punches back, looking sloppy. He's getting sloppy because he's afraid to fully commit. He don't know if Shakur is going to dodge it or not. His defense got him all fucked up. His defense got him all messed up. Yeah, and it's not like Herring has the one-punch knockout power to turn this thing around. Really, his only chance is to come in head first and to land a headbutt or some shit, man. I mean, Shakur ain't got a scratch on him. Okay, now Jamel trying to trade jabs with him. He's in the clinch with him. There you go. Got a little left hand off on the break. Keep working, Jamel. See, he's not, you know, Shakur's kind of when Shakur does stand in front of him for him to really get something off, he just engages the clinch. Like he'll throw a shot, you know, and engage the clinch instead of just really going for it. But like I said, maybe it's easier said than done. This kid is standing in front of you. It's looking like he's standing in front of you, but really he's standing behind you. That's how good his fucking defense is. And Shakur, they were saying he was kind of weight drained. He looked weight drained at the weigh-ins. You know, and leading up to the fight, he looked kind of pudgy, but he looking really sharp and phenomenal tonight. None of that ended up being the case fight night for this kid. None of it. And it's looking like he's coasting down the road to an easy title game. Because Jamel ain't putting up too much offense or too much resistance against Shakur Stevenson. He's just in there. You know what I'm saying? He lost every round so far, pretty much. He got to do something. You know what I'm saying? He got to do something. Yeah, Shakur focus. He looked like he ready to gain that title tonight. That's what he looking like. That's what it's looking like. Jamel Herring. It's looking like he yeah, Shakur Stevenson. Unless Jamel Herring can land something from the shadow realm, I don't see him really turning this thing around. Shakur's just too sharp. Too slick, too sharp, too accurate. Oh man. Jamel Harry can't make no mistakes, man. Shakur Stevenson need to move his little ass up to lightweight, man. Ain't nobody at 130 beating this kid, dude. Nobody. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody at 130 beating Shakur Stevenson. Nobody. Nobody. He needs to go up to 140 and 135. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, he ain't got the grown man strength and shit yet, but he need to carry his little ass on up to 135. Ain't none of these guys are going to be able to touch him. None of them. 126, 130. You might as well forget about it. You might as well crown him undisputed now. Ain't none of them dudes beating him. Oscar Valdez, none of them guys. I don't even need to see those fights to know that they ain't standing a chance against Shakur Stevenson. None of them. Not Christopher Colbert. None of the little motherfuckers is beating Shakur Stevenson. None of them. He played the bad guy role for this fight, but he showed the fuck up tonight. Look at that. Jamel can't hit him with nothing. Jamel can't hit him with nothing. Shit. I don't even know if a fight like this, when you get systematically just beaten, broken down, and you know your efforts were futile, it's not like you got knocked out, man. That could really fuck you up. He ain't even been able to really find his range. He ain't been able to do nothing. Nothing. Total contrast. For those who can't watch it, this is a total contrast from the Carl Frampton fight. Total contrast. Honestly, if Shakur Stevenson had more power, he probably would have stopped Jamel Herring. Because Jamel just taking a beating. You know, the scar tissue was starting to show. He's starting to get cut up and shit. Yeah. Not a good night for the not a good night for the champ. That's for damn sure. Hit that like button for your boy. Just a random live stream. Figured I'd go ahead and cover it as it's going. Because this shit ended up being on later than I thought. It's almost 12 o'clock here in the Central Zone. Almost 12 o'clock. This shit been on since like 7 o'clock, man. 6 o'clock. Wayne Hennessy said, "Where's my belt?" Damn, they know. Salute, man. He said Shakur may be the best in boxing, bro. Hey, he didn't look too hot his last fight, but this fight, that little motherfucker looked unbeatable. I need to see him in there with Loma. I need to see him at 135. He might as well go ahead and drop this belt right now and go right up to 135. Stop playing. Ain't nobody. He's just wasting time. He's just padding his record. He needs to go up to 135 right now. Go out to the TOs and get in the mix with everybody else. There's no point in Shakur Stevenson standing down here at 130. None of these guys got nothing for him. None of them. I don't care who you talking about. Nobody at 130 is beating Shakur Stevenson. Nobody. Not no Valdez. You can put two of these motherfuckers in at the same time. He'll whoop their asses. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, Valdez got to see that work first, though, they know. He do got to get that work first. And then after that, Shakur go ahead and bounce on up because ain't nobody touching him, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with this kid. I thought Jamel may have had something for tonight, you know, considering this possibly his last fight and shit like that. Man, we knew right away in the first round, it was evident early that this was going to be a long night for Jamel Herring. A long night. I mean, shit. got to be hard for Bud to watch. It's got to be like it can't be a good moment. Because it's not like it's a competitive fight. It's a one-sided beatdown. One of his boys, one of his little bros is beating up his boy. Can't be a good feeling. Can't be a good feeling at all. TKO? See, my shit was messing up over here on my end. Oh, they stopping it? Yeah, Shakur accurate with all his shots. And it's like he'll hit him with a 3-piece. And Jamel Herring would respond like about 3 seconds later. Like he was just 3 seconds late. Yeah, he got a cut on his eye. Yeah, you know it's over when they're sitting there with the cut and shit. Yeah, it's probably already over. Is it over yet? Because my shit was lagging up over here, man. It's ESPN Plus. Yeah, the referee about to stop this shit, ain't he? Yep. Yep. That's probably part of Shakur's game plan too. Cut him on up. Because they knew he had scar tissue right there. Hell yeah. Oh man, this shit lagging and shit, bro. Well, I already knew it was over anyway. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson, pretty much. Man, man. Shakur is a phenomenal talent, you guys. Phenomenal. He might be one of the best guys out there right now. He might be one of the best guys. If he stays disciplined, if he stays sharp, stay focused, man, ain't nobody beating this kid, bro. Nobody. He needs to go up to 135. Go ahead, beat up on Valdez real quick and hop on up to 135 and start playing around with them dudes. Ain't nobody else. None of them dudes fucking with him. None of them. I mean, he don't got a scratch on him tonight. This is like a Mayweather Gaddy shit. Just a totally one-sided. Totally one-sided performance. Jesus Christ. Yep. So Shakur Stevenson just beat Jamel Herring. Just become the WBO junior lightweight champion. You know what? TDXC. I don't think it was the IQ. I just think Shakur IQ was just so goddamn high. He's so damn sharp. He's like a fucking rabbit. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. You can't hit him. Shakur, you little asshole, man. But you the truth. He had to really pull out the bad guy in himself to really go out there and beat up on Jamel like that. You know what I'm saying? He had to really pull out the inner demon in him to go out there and do that. But I want to say Jamel has no boxing IQ. That's blasphemous. It's just Shakur is just that fucking good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks easy when you at home watching it on TV, but when you actually in the ring with a motherfucker with some talent, that shit ain't as easy as you think it is. The shit that we think we see, he didn't see it when he's in there. Oh yeah, he's open right to throw the right hand, right? Man, he didn't see it. He would have threw that right hand, Shakur would have been behind him. He would throw the hook, Shakur would have did a backwards flip and did some other shit. Like this is a bad fight, man. Damn. Shakur hopped on him and man, beat the shit out of Jamel, man. I mean, damn. It is sad to see Jamel get beat like that, bro. Jesus. Salute to my man Drizzy KO. He says, come on, fam. You knew Shakur was gonna do that. I did, man. I knew Shakur, man. But it's hard. I didn't want to root against. I like the underdog, man, and I like Jamel Herring. But yeah, man, Shakur did exactly what he was supposed to do tonight. He looked like a baby Mayweather tonight. He looked fucking ridiculous. Nobody's beating this kid, bro. Nobody's beating this dude. Nobody. I don't care who you got. Who you got for him? Who do you got for Shakur Stevenson? Who could beat this kid? Who could beat him? He wasn't running around the ring. He wasn't doing none of that. He took the fight to Jamel Herring and he beat him up. He beat him up. Looked as sharp. Bad Shakur is he's nice. The mean Shakur. Well, it's like they squashed the beef now. Shakur got what he wanted, so he happy back smiling again and shit. Oscar Valdez is gonna stay away from this dude. He's gonna beat the shit out of Oscar Valdez. Yep. He gonna beat the shit out of Oscar Valdez, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Oh yeah. I was thinking I was making a new intro anyway. Same song, but different lineup of people. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put Shakur in there. Look at that. Now they all grouped up as a team and shit after they just went to war. That's pretty tight. Team Shakur, team Herring, Bud in the back with the gold frames on and shit, looking Hollywood. Team Bomac and team Shakur's, the battle is over. Damn. Shakur Stevenson's phenomenal, man. Ain't nobody's beating this kid at 130. I say go after Oscar Valdez. If he wants to fight, I doubt it after seeing that shit. Go right up to 135. Right into the fire. Don't play around with nobody. Ain't nobody fucking with Shakur Stevenson. Only way you be able to beat this kid if you like a Tank Davis. You can catch him on some shit. You got enough power to hurt him. You got enough speed to catch him. I mean, Shakur's a fucking phenomenal, man. Yeah, it looked like he was scared because Shakur Stevenson was just so sharp. You know what I'm saying? He was so sharp. Like Jamel feint a jab. Shakur was like he teleported and shit. Like it's tough to deal with that. The speed difference was just ridiculous. He said he's legging it to Mexico right now. He said he's legging it to Mexico. Hey, that's funny, dude. Hey, Valdez ain't want no smoke. He gonna vacate, bro. Salute to Brian G. I see you in the building. Shakur wasn't born tonight. I'll tell you that. He looked great. Yeah, he looked great tonight. Yeah, Valdez don't want no problems with that, dude. Hey, Valdez face is gonna look like mincemeat, bro. Shakur, he may have scared everybody off tonight. That's probably what he just did. He probably scared off all the competition tonight. Who wants to get in the ring with that dude? Maybe Christopher Colbert. Well, that's a fight they probably was looking at a little bit later. But other than him, that's the only guy that I could see they could stand close to a chance. I don't even think he could beat Shakur. Extremely talented. I mean, baby Floyd type shit. Sharp like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He's sharp like a pretty boy Floyd was. That's how pretty boy Floyd was. He was sharp just like that. They say Dev is the pretty boy Floyd, but I think it's more like Shakur. Shakur is sharp. Don't waste no punches. Don't make no mistakes. Know what to do in every situation. Excellent ring generalship. I mean, he got the talent of a guy that's like light years beyond his age. I mean, wow, what a one-sided beatdown. Shit. Man. Shakur will beat the brakes of it. Yeah, I mean, ain't none of these guys is beating Shakur, bro. None of these guys. None of them. None of them. You go line them up, he'll beat them all. And I say that with confidence. I say that with extreme confidence. Yeah, detail the truth. Shakur's a thinker. He's a thinker. He's gonna be hard to beat, dude. Why? Because this stuff that he's doing, this stuff that he's been doing since he was a kid. This is not something that he's just been developing. No, this is in him. This defensive minded fighter shit. It's only gonna get sharper and better as he gets older. And everything else is gonna come. His grown man strength, his offensive game, everything else is gonna fall into place. The foundation is there for this kid. It's gonna be hard to stop him. I think he beats most at 135 too, Radko. Hit that like button for your boy while in the building. I ain't gonna be on too much longer. But yeah, nobody's beating Shakur Stevenson, dude. Nobody. Jamel went on his shield though. I think Jamel maybe. I think that probably was his last fight. I think that was probably his last fight, man. A fight like that, a one-sided beatdown. Yeah, it may be time to pack it in. Hey, you ain't lying, Drizzy. Out of all the young guns, they don't mention Shakur. I mean, he can make that weight. They don't mention him though, because he's a serious problem. I think he's even more of a problem than Devin is, honestly. I mean, he just can't hit him. And then he's tough too. He seems to have that toughness about him too, to back up that that skill he has. You said I gave Mel 1 round, man. I don't even know if I can give him that. He said, what do you think is the highest weight he could compete at? Maybe 140. Maybe 140. But it depends on how he grows too. You know, if he decides to grow like a motherfucker, he may end up being at 147. But you said, so I seen somebody say something about him in boots. Yeah, I mean, he may be the like him in boots as far as talent. They right there with each other. I think they like 2 of the most talented young guys that's coming up.
You're not.
Yep. Shakur Stevenson and Boots, and it's the top 2 young guns that I see looks the most promising. Overall, ring IQ to everything else. Shakur is lacking in the power department. But, you know, Tank got a lot of talent too, though. But to see with Floyd Mayweather, the way Floyd Mayweather moving Tank, I mean, he's not moving him like. I like Tank for who he is as a fighter, but I can't, the way Floyd's moving him, I think it's gonna hold Tank back in the long run. I think that can hold Tank back. You gotta let Tank go for the tough fights, the bigger fights, the Teofimos, the Lomas, the Devins. You gotta let Tank do that. You know what I'm saying? He got those options, he got those opponents. You need to let him go for it. Don't let him sit back and just do this little Mayweather blueprint bullshit. It worked for you, but it may not work for him. And Tank could be a bigger star than Floyd. He got the knockouts and he got the exciting style. He got the swag. I mean, but yeah. Shakur Stevenson looked phenomenal tonight, man. Beat Jamel Herring in a lopsided performance. I mean, it was pretty lopsided if you ask me. Jamel Herring can never even get started from the round one. It was evident early in the fight that it was going to be a long night for Jamel Herring. And Shakur Stevenson, new 130-pound WBO, junior lightweight, super featherweight, whatever you want to call it, champion. I don't see nobody beating this kid at 130 or 135. Like, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Peace out.